Alright, let's write another discussion essay. This one is from IELTS Academic 14. As usual, we need to spend some time on the statement and instruction to understand them. Some people believe that it is best to accept a bad situation, such as an unsatisfactory job or shortage of money. Others argue that it is better to try and improve such situations. Discuss both these views and give your opinion. So it's about bad situations, and there are two views here. One, to accept them, two, to try and improve them. And we need to support both views, view 1 and view 2, and after that mention our view. We could agree with view 1 or view 2 or totally have a different view. So when it says you should discuss both views, it means that you should say why people in view 1 hold that view and why people in view 2 believe in that, and then provide your own view. So, for view 1, I think they think like that because if you accept bad situations, it helps you to make better decisions. And the second point is that it is less stressful, it's more actually peaceful. In view 2, I think it helps people grow because they try and there's always something they can do, and this helps them to grow. And the second one is more satisfying, it's more fulfilling. And my view is that people should try and improve such situations. In other words, I agree with view 2. It's time to write. The first thing to write is to paraphrase. This is my paraphrase. Some believe that acceptance is the best course of action in unfavorable situations. Others think the appropriate response is to take proactive measures to enhance them. Now, in order to complete my introduction, I need to add my opinion. I believe that people should always strive to improve these unwanted situations. So that's my introduction. Now, in my first body paragraph, I will support view 1. In the second one, I will support view 2. And finally, in my conclusion, I will summarize all the main points and restate my opinion. So for the first one, I said it helps people make better decisions and it's also more peaceful. Now, my topic sentence. Acceptance can be an emotionally intelligent response to adversity. Adversity is a synonym for unwanted or bad situations. Now, I need to say why. I need to explain. When people tolerate bad situations, they acknowledge the limitations of control in life because they're beyond their influence. Resistance may only lead to heightened frustration and stress, while accepting the situation will help them make thoughtful decisions about the future rather than making hasty choices driven solely by frustration. Now, one example will complete my paragraph, but I will use the example from the statement. Remember, it was about unsatisfactory jobs. For example, a person stuck in an unsatisfactory job may find it beneficial to accept the situation and work within the current confines of the job. It offers a sense of inner peace and may help prevent the temptation to quit the job impulsively. Now, the second one is that it helps people grow and also it's more satisfying. On the other hand, so I start with on the other hand because I want to mention the second view, which is the opposite of the first one. Embracing improvement as a response to unfavorable situations can lead to personal growth and a more fulfilling life overall. Explanation. People should constantly seek improvement as they can always do something to change what they find displeasing. Now, I will add examples to support my explanation, and I will use the examples again from this statement. In the context of an unsatisfactory job, taking action such as seeking additional qualifications, networking, or exploring alternative employment opportunities is essential for job satisfaction. Now, the second example, again from the statement. Similarly, regarding financial challenges, people can improve their situation by focusing on what they can control, such as budgeting, financial planning, or finding additional income sources to overcome hardship. Now it's time to conclude. I will start with in conclusion, and I'll summarize view 1 and view 2, and I will mention my view. The choice between accepting unfavorable situations and actively seeking improvement is multifaceted. Being passive and doing nothing may provide temporary peace, but improvement can lead to better results and long-term satisfaction. So view 1 and view 2. Now my view. The latter is the superior approach as it empowers individuals to shape their destinies and find fulfillment in the face of adversity. I wrote 290 words for this essay and I organized it in 4 paragraphs. In the first one, I paraphrased the statement and mentioned my opinion. In the first body paragraph, I supported view 1. In the second one, I supported view 2. And in my conclusion, I summarized all the main points and restated my opinion. In this slide, you can find the points that gave cohesion to my writing. You could pause, take a screenshot, and have a read. And in the next 3 slides, you will find phrases and collocations from my writing that you could also use in yours. Alright, hope you found it useful. Have a nice day.